Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to The Infected. So last episode, I was asking a very important question. I'm going to be needing to do some fishing, all right? And I was wondering, can I fish in the pond right next to my base? And everyone in the comment section told me, yes, Cage, you can fish in that pond. That is really, really good news. Now, I'm not going to be fishing in there today, because I've got a lot to do today, but I just wanted to address it, and I will be messing around with fishing in that pond. If you're wondering why I want to fish, it's because you need the fish oil to make like the healing kits, and I really want to get some healing kits. So, all right, what are we going to be doing today? Well, the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you what I did off camera. So, as you can see here, I made some adjustments off camera around the base. Right? I've got this all around here. I built this little platform here. The reason I did so much building off camera is because I needed to do some planning. And, you know, I don't want to be doing all the planning on camera. Sometimes it's a little like, oh, I'm going to do it this way. Oh, wait, no, now I'm going to do it this way. Nah, screw all that. So I just, you know, this is boring. I just made a bunch of platforms and I planned things out. And it's going to be a much smoother experience for you guys. I mean, sometimes I'll do, hey, I want to do it this way. No, now I want to do it this way. But not all the time. I think that's fun sometimes, but not every time. All right, what else did I do off camera? So I took a lot of stuff, right, from my base, and I went over here to this trader, and I sold it all. And then I looted the entire town, and then I sold it all again. Another thing I will be doing is I will be doing looting off camera. I'm still going to do looting episodes, but honestly, if I showed every single piece of looting, it'd be too much. It'd be too much. So one cool thing about this town, and I didn't realize this, I don't know why I didn't realize this, I found 2 tech there. So we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna buy something from the trader, and we're gonna grab that tech. Should I do it now? No, it's a little late to do it now. Okay, I've got my notes here. I did make 1,000 gold because I was gonna buy some kind of tech from the trader, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what tech it was. I just know it was 1,000 gold. It was probably like a clay mixer or maybe a cement mixer. I'm not really sure. Actually, you know what it was? It was a cement mixer, and I decided not to get it because I would also need the clay mixer because you need the clay mixer now to make clay. So I decided that I think what I need to do is I need to pull back and focus on power generation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spec into solar panel technology, and then I'm going to spec into power technology. Now, you might think if you're new to this game and you don't like know the ins and outs and stuff, I'm going to give you a really important tip here. You've got this solar panel technology, or sorry, solar battery. Wait, what's the solar? I guess that's for the solar panel. But it also works with other things. Why is it called a solar battery? All right, whatever. You got the solar battery technology. I strongly advise you not to make these. Don't spend the tech. Don't make them. What you want to do is save up 500 gold, and there's going to be another battery you can buy from the trader that is 10 times, actually it's 3.5 times better. And I mentioned this last episode, but I got to mention it again. This is very important stuff. Let's go to power. So this is the battery you can use with the tech you find. All right, and the most important thing to look at these batteries is the electrical part usage, right? So you're going to want multiple batteries. So the electrical parts are a premium. It's like the thing in this game that is going to, you know, bottleneck you most of the time. So this thing holds 1,000 power and uses 5 electrical parts. This thing holds 3,500 power and only uses 3 more electrical parts. I mean, you don't get, I mean, I guess you can get these if you really want to, but I always get the advanced batteries. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy those for 500 from the trader. And, advanced machinery. So advanced machinery works in the same way. I was thinking about this while I was like farming and, you know, doing all my off-camera work yesterday. So you can do things like the mixer. Okay, let's say you want to make, I think the big money maker in this game is cement. And unless they nerfed it, I'd have to look into it. I'll look into it, but it used to be cement. I think it still is. So in order to make cement, you need the mixer. But don't do the mixer, do the advanced mixer. All right, let's look at the mechanical parts. Look at it. It's only 2 more mechanical parts. And electrical parts. This thing is cheap compared to this. And believe me, I've used both. This is the big daddy right here. That's the one you want. Same thing with the clay mixer. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to get the advanced clay mixer. Now, it's not so much saving the tech, although you are saving tech. It's more so saving those electrical parts. It only takes 2 more to make the good one. So, yeah, I'm going to go advanced mixer. What I was going to do is I was going to go advanced mixer for the cement so I could really start pumping out money. But then I realized I need the advanced clay mixer. So I need $2,000 for both of these before I can do that. And plus, I don't even have the power set up. So the batteries are a much better solution. So I will be buying batteries. We're going to be doing stone grinders. We're going to build the workshop. So this is going to be the workshop, okay? We're going to have... I might break this out and not make that a window. There's too many windows in this freaking place. But that's not really that big of a deal. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 forges. We got to build out more this way. And the reason I put them where I put them is because we're going to go to the window right here. And on the other side of this window is going to be the stone grinders. Then we're going to put a fence right here. And on the outside of this fence is going to be the mineral extractor. So this is the way it's going to go. Mineral extractors will get stone. You get the stone right here. Dump it in the stone grinder. Let it do its thing. When you're inside here, you can get to the stone grinder from the window and put the, you know, iron and stuff right in here. It's gonna be smooth. I might move these down a little bit. I gotta decide like how this room is gonna go, but this is the basic layout. And I'm gonna make some changes, but this is the basic layout. Also, back here, I made a little platform going up here, and this is where I'm gonna put all of my power stuff, solar panels, wind turbines, all that good stuff. And that, my friends, is the plan. I'm really happy I did all this planning off camera. It's making things really smooth now, and I do appreciate that. All right, so it is a little late. Should I just sleep through the night? Let me show you what I got in storage. I'm gonna go through here really quickly, and I'm not organized, and I need to do something about that. But I am gonna go through storage. You can pause the video at any point if you're really interested in what I have in storage. I don't want to like make this take too long, but I do want to show you what I have. And then in here, yeah, so you got some room here, which is cool. Right here is all the, even though I sold a bunch of electrical parts, I saved 25. And then I went to the town and I sold all the rest I had. And then I looted the town and sold that as well. Or maybe I brought it back. I don't remember. But this is what I ended up with. There, this stuff's all about the same. Yeah, that stuff's all the same. Oh, boy. Yeah, we need to get organized. Oh, I made coffee and tea and sold it all. And I got a couple livers in there. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think that brings you guys just about up to speed. I'm gonna do some busy work around here, sleep through the night, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, I just got the music, so we should have a horde coming in here. My defenses are not as strong as I would like them to be. Also, people like are swearing to me, as long as I close up these gaps, no enemies will spawn inside my area. I have trouble believing, man. I have trust issues. So, I don't know. All right, let's put these right here. There you go. Oh, never mind, didn't make it. Well, whatever. They came in a really bad spot here because this is one of the spots that I actually have double spikes up. So, sucks to suck, right? All right, got some nails, got some feathers, got some repair kits. I guess I can just put the repair kits in here. Do I have anything that's not being used? Well, all foods, really. I could probably put some repair kits in there. Let's go ahead and grab these, put those in there. Okay. It is looking pretty good. I did sleep through the night, then I woke up, I'm like looking around and kind of, you know, stretching, you know, clearing up my eyes and stuff, and then I hear dun dun, whatever the hell that noise is. Let's go ahead and put that in there, and you go in there, and I think we're good. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was boiling water is what I was doing. Okay, so we need to get some water. We need to have 400 units of water on us at all times. I'm going to go ahead and eat some potatoes. And yes, I have not been doing a lot of food prep, and I really should be doing that, but I'm just kind of impatient. I want to get going with my base build. This workshop is going to be dope. I'm going to have all of my... Am I going to have all my storage in the workshop? I probably want to have all my storage in the workshop. I'm not really sure where... I don't know. Where do I usually put storage? I think I usually do put all my storage in the workshop. I'm going to have to think about how I want to do that. But I'm definitely going to put all of the, you know, smeltery stuff, the ingot production, the ingots, all that stuff. I've got it planned. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope, and that's all you need to know. I'm not going to bring anything with me because I'm not going to be doing any looting. I'm just going to go for that. What's the easiest way to go to that town? I think right through here. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So let's come through here. Let's get to town. We need to buy some battery tech. Why didn't I just buy the battery tech while I was there? Why didn't I pick up the tech pages while I was there? Because even though I will do some looting off camera, I'm not buying tech, and I'm not getting tech pages off camera. That's too much. That's not, I mean, I'm doing a YouTube video. I can't just, you know, cut important. That's like monumental stuff, man. Like, honestly, the battery tech might be the most important tech you ever buy. Like, it's that important. And like one battery, 3,500 power. It's incredible. Incredible. I'm gonna make a few solar panels. I'm gonna make a battery. And I might even make wind turbines. The nice thing about the wind turbines and the solar panels is they don't take any of the major building materials. They don't take, what do you call it? They don't take mechanical parts and they don't take electrical parts. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. I'm not going up that road, man. There's like 3 guys on the road. Screw that. We'll go around a little bit. The only thing that sucks about going this way, you know, there's a lot of enemies in this town. I did loot some in this town as well. Oh, that's what I did. I went to the trader town, and then I looted, and I sold every single thing I looted. Then I decided I need more electrical parts, so I came to this town and looted somewhere in this town. I don't remember. This town all looks the same to me. So that's how I got those extra electrical parts. You can just get electrical parts so fast. You need a lot, though, man. You really do. What I really need to do is find the truck. People were telling me to just spend the gold and find the ATV. 250 gold's not a ton of money, but it's a substantial amount of money. Like, in order to make cement, you know what? I'm probably not going to do that. Well, the thing is, if you can zip around the map, you can loot faster. I don't know, man. I'm torn. If I could get 2,000 gold after this, I'm going to have 500 gold. If I could get 2,000 gold, I can make cement. And if I can make cement, I'm going to become super rich. Unless they nerfed it, which I guess I could look. I don't remember what it used to cost, though. Here, let's take a look really quickly at cement. I honestly don't even know where it is. It's not there. It's going to be right here, right? Yeah, there we go. No, that's what it used to cost. I'm pretty sure. Look at that. One thing of cement is 0.8. It stacks in 10s, and it takes sand and clay. Sand is a joke. You're gonna be destroying sand because you're gonna have so much sand. Clay, on the other hand, clay is a little bit different. In order to get clay, you're gonna have to get the clay extractor, and then you're gonna have to get the clay mixer. So, but for 2,000 gold, I think I can get that operation up and running. And when we used to use the original clay mixers, those things sucked, man. You can only put like 10 of, like, you can only make 10 clay at a time, and you had to like babysit it. It was like 3 minutes before it was like mixed, and I'm telling you, the advanced one is like unbelievably better. Like, unbelievably better. So, or, you know, I could just spend 250 gold on the, and, you know, if I'm trying to save up 2,000 gold for this, you know, money-making machine, I'm going to lose 255 gold because I would get the location of the ATV, but I would also get the location of the trailer. You know what? I think I'm going to get the ATV. A lot of people are telling me to, and it's probably the way to go. You can't just be running from town to town. As I'm running right now, I'm thinking, man, I really wish I had the ATV. Probably going to get the ATV, but not today. So here's the trader town. I did loot this, and I think I looted it yesterday. I'm pretty sure. So, to tech, day, oops, day, I'm going to put day 23. It might have been day 22, but I'm going to leave it at day 23. Just because that way, like, you know, I don't come back early and try and loot this place again. I will be looting this place every chance I get because it's so easy to just loot it and sell everything to the trader. Oh, this is a long shot. Damn it. Oh, screwed that up. Screwed that up. All right. Oh, F you. How the hell are you gonna dodge a freaking arrow? Well, I guess they're monsters. They've got superhuman ability. Dude. This guy sucks. Wow, that guy really freaking sucked, man. I didn't think it was possible, but he both sucked and blew. Ugh. It's a Simpson joke. I messed it up, though. It's supposed to be... I didn't think it was possible, but this both sucks and blows. But it didn't work out for that. For that sentence. Okay. Oh, let's get the tech. Crap. I don't remember where the tech was. Mother fudger. Oh, a lot of people are telling me the reason the doors are open is because the enemies open them. So I've got to run through here and find this tech. There, I knew there's one in here. I don't know where the other one is, though. I know there's one in this town. I thought it was upstairs. Here, let me find the second one. Wow, the first building I went into. Awesome. That is just awesome. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and buy the battery tech. Or the advanced battery tech. Okay, should I just buy the ATV now? I mean, am I really going to get the ATV? Because the thing is, here's the thing. The truck could be at any of these towns. And I'm getting, you know what? Hold on. Advanced battery. Where is it? No. It's in here. Oh, no, it's in info. That's right. The hell with it. All right, let's see where it is. Yeah, see, like, this would have been one of the last places I would go. Not know where the truck is, but this is, like, the last place I would go to. Although, is that... Yeah. So, which one's which, actually? Shoot, I don't remember which one is which. Oh, okay, so that's the ATV, and that's the trailer. Okay. You know what? I think next episode might be the ATV. I think that was the right decision. Like, you want to wait for the truck. Like, honestly, if you wait for the truck, then you've saved $255. But, like, someone was saying in the comment section, like, if you get the ATV and you could zip around the map, you're going to make that up in time investment. Now, for you guys watching the videos, it doesn't matter. It's like, whatever. I don't care about time investment, Cage. You just cut out all the travel most of the time. It's very true, but for me, I think it's, damn, he really popped up out of nowhere. For me, I think it's worth it because my time is valuable. Like, there's only so much time in the day, and if I'm taking less time running around, maybe I can, you know, spend more time building or gathering resources or, you know, eating and sleeping in real life, you know, things like that. So, I can see both arguments, but I'm happy with the decision I made. Unless a bunch of people in the comments like tell me I made the wrong decision, then I'm gonna feel bad about the decision I made. But no, honestly, I think it was the right move. So on the way home, I killed a chicken, which is great because I can make a couple more small rations. I have been eating well, not only eating small rations, but mostly eating small rations to keep myself satiated. And you know, eating the, like, you know, those potatoes I just ate, it's pretty effective, but it's not ideal because it's not raising my stats or anything. So I will start transitioning over to eating stuff that will help my stats. But sometimes you just don't want to deal with it, you know? Just grab a couple potatoes and be done with it. There we go. Put that out. Now, here's a question I have for the ATV. And I think I know the answer. Does the ATV need to be repaired? Now, I don't think it does. Because it says right here, find the ATV somewhere in a random POI, find the ATV. The ATV can be found randomly in POIs. It will not be destroyed or in need of repair. It is ready to use. So that better be right, because if I walk all the way out here and then I find out that thing needs repairs, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. It's about the farthest POI. Maybe this one will be farther away, but it's one of the farthest POIs away from me. So I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna get the ATV, I'll bring some gas. It's gonna be probably next episode. And then I'm going to drive it over to here, and I'm going to get the trailer. The ATV without the trailer is not good, because it doesn't hold enough. With the trailer, it'll hold as much as me carrying around a cart with 2 boxes. Now, I'm trying to decide what to do next. I think getting power up is the next thing we need to do, because we want the batteries to start charging. So, I'm going to come up here, and we are going to place... yeah, these things are really nice, because they do not take any of the parts I was talking about. Really, really good. I'm gonna put them right here. Oh, wait, you need to put these on foundations? I didn't know that. No, you didn't. Dude, am I crazy? You didn't need to use to put these on foundations, right? Am I going nuts? I don't know, maybe I'm going nuts. Okay, well, that's gonna complicate things a little bit. Not the end of the world, but it's not ideal. I did not plan this to need to be put on foundations, because some of these stones are gonna pop through the floor. You know what? I don't think it really matters. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Forget all this. We'll kind of... Right now, we're just trying to get the power up. It doesn't need to be, like, intricate or crazy or anything like that. We'll do that later. For now, let's just put these right here. We're not gonna be making a ton of them right now, so these will be fine, just like this. How many? 2, 3, 4... 4 sounds pretty good for now. Do you want to make wind turbines? I'm going to put some wind turbines down. I might make them. I might not. We'll see. Oh, never. Oh, well, hold on. I got the tech for them. Wind. Well, let's see what we want to unlock. Fridge, don't care right now. Solar batteries, nope. Lamps, not important. Stove, eventually. Oil extractor, we're gonna want, but not right now. Wind turbines. Water house technology, I think the next thing I'm gonna be going for is going to be the oil pump technology. I'm not gonna use it I'm not gonna spend points on it right now because I'm not gonna have enough materials to make it. But the oil pump technology will run every single extractor on the entire map, and it's going to probably be my next thing. Like 99% sure it's going to be my next thing. Sorry about that. That looks pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to cook. And then we need to put a battery, at least one battery down for now. And I will put my battery in this building for the time being. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh boy. Copper, aluminum. We got to start cooking, dude. We got to start freaking cooking. Oh, speaking of cooking, crap. I keep forgetting to check these things. And now I can't move because I don't have any boxes next to me. I think that box has stuff in it. So I might be screwed here. I might have to drop some of these on the ground. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Let's drop these. And let's find one of these that are empty. Oof, almost none of them are empty. I can make some of them empty, though. Move all those. Move all those. You're empty. Put all that in there. Grab these off the ground. Waste not, want not. Let's check this one over here. By the way, that needs more biofuel. That one's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's grab a couple more biofuel. Let's go with 3. And I keep forgetting about these freaking... You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's bring this outside. Like, why... That's why I forget about it. I don't ever see it. And I will put this... You know what? I won't put it right there just yet. I'll put it over here. And the reason is, these things get destroyed by the enemies, like, easily. They almost one-shot them. So if they do break through this area right here, then I don't want it right there. Should be okay. Let's go ahead and save the game. I haven't saved in a while. Alright, so you're looking good. We're going to get some boxes over there eventually. But for now, I'm going to grab anything that I need to cook. And we're going to bring it up there. We need to start cooking some stuff, like, for real. My lack of organization is starting to become an issue. Starting, Cage. Well, okay, fair enough. It's an issue. So my number one concern right now is iron. And then after I've gotten the iron situation taken care of, which is basically going to be stone grinders, I'm going to switch my focus to extractors because I have been living off one extractor in the cave, and that is not going to work. You need, like, 10, you know? What I've got right now is okay because I haven't been doing any building. I haven't been doing anything. Like, I've just been running the extractor and gathering the materials. And if you think that, the fact that I haven't used any of these materials yet, pretty much, and what I have, it takes a long time, so. But iron is going to be the most important thing, and then we can move forward after that. Alright, so that's good. I'm putting all the empty boxes over here. Okay. What do I need for the... I should make the battery first. And I don't remember what I need for the batteries, so let's take a quick look. Power. We're going to need lead, aluminum, and copper. Lead, aluminum, and copper. I should probably know exactly how many. That way I don't encumber myself with crap I don't need. Lead, aluminum, and copper. 8, 6, and 6. 8, 6, and 6. 8, 6, and 6. Damn it. Aluminum. 8, 6, and 6. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're gonna be 1 lead short, which is okay. I'll bang out 10 lead. Don't bother me. There we go. All right, and 8 electrical parts. 5, 6, 7, 8. As far as I know, you don't have to hook up the battery, but you do need to hook up other things when you're, like, running things. He might have changed it. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about him changing it, so I don't think he did. I've got some cobalt and more cobalt. And I guess I'll just put this in here for now. Oh, no. That in there. And then we're going to do one whole thing of lead. That's 10. And then 3. Damn it, I know I have more lead around here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I left all the lead back here because I was like, I'm not going to be cooking lead. There we go. That, my friends, is enough lead. So let's go ahead and put that in there. All right, looking good. Okay. And then we'll put this in there. All right, cool. And I'll put the rest in... Oh, you know what? I probably had... No, I took it out. Okay, it's fine. All right. Put that all right there, and let's see what we need for the next thing we're going to need is these. Iron, aluminum, copper, and cobalt. Iron, aluminum, copper. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know some of them are iron, aluminum. Yeah, I know some of them are 4, but I don't care. Just bring in 5. And here's all my iron, by the way. You know what? I'm just going to take all that. Let's go over here. And boom. I'm not going to put iron in one I'm not sure if I'm going to make right now, so we got to be very careful with our resources. Like, very careful. Alright, that's almost done. That's done. And... Okay, so... we should probably... See, the thing is I want to build this wall out, but I don't know what the permanent placing is going to be of everything, so I need to wait. I just simply need to wait. We need to get the battery up. We need to get the solar panel up. Did I finish the battery? No, I didn't. I needed the lead. That's right. Yeah, we need to get those things up so we can start generating power. And at that point, I'm going to make a final decision on how big this building is going to be and where things are going to go. I mean, it's not going to be hard. I pretty much have an idea. I just need to, you know, do the final adjustments and stuff. And let's come up here and... wait, no. Battery. I don't know why I kept thinking I needed to make the solar panel. That was done. And there we go. Now we're going to need a... I forget what it's called. Power... Control panel. Yes. And again, I don't know what... You know what? I'll just put this over here for now. And this will tell us everything we need to know about our power. And what do we need for this? 4 iron ingots, a copper, and a cobalt. 4 iron ingots, a copper, and a cobalt. You see why I need iron? Iron is like the, you know, it's the thing that matters. Let's go ahead and put this stuff. I'm not gonna remember now. Iron, something, iron, copper, and cobalt, right? I think it was iron, copper, and cobalt. That's. Yeah, I got these 2 steel here. I don't know what to do with them. Oops. Just put them in there. And then these are all stone. This is all this crap. That's pretty much everything cooked. We've got like maybe one more forge worth of cooking to do. Oh yeah. Iron, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copper and cobalt. Wow, I actually remembered. That's crazy. Kind of low on copper too. Can remember copper being an issue. Go, and some screws. Okay. And there we go. Power stored is 55, 56, 57. Power capacity, we can hold 3,502 power. Power in is 37, and that's because it's raining. And then power available is 37. We've got 1 solar panel, no wind turbines, no generators. Generators run off gasoline. I tend not to use these. Well, I could use these as backup storage. That'll be later on in the game, though. Honestly, once you get the... Wait, what? Anyway, once you get the water... I don't know why it says gas generator. Once you get the water mills, nothing else matters. And then there you go with the batteries. And that, my friends, is the setup. Okay, so this is what I got. This is going to be the area that the base is going to be in. It's probably going to be the finished footprint of the base. We'll see. I could make some changes, but as of right now, I think we're looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these foundations. And nope, that's not the right one. That is the right one. There we go. And then I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned a long time ago in this game, which is phenomenal. So you see how you got this, like, I don't know, curved wall? What are these walls called exactly? It's not called curved. It's called, corner. Yes, corner. All right. So you got this corner right here. But the thing is, I usually like to have a deck on the outside of it. So you can't put one of these corners on a straight up, you know, regular foundation, right? So you can try and put this here. I mean, you might be able to fit in the right spot, but a lot of times it's the pain in the butt. It doesn't work. It doesn't go where you want it to. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, exactly the way you want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this foundation here. All right, just dump those in there just to get them out of my hands. I didn't mean to fall either. Try and grab the logs before they fall, but I never do. I always fail that. All right, well, not really that big of a deal. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these corner foundations and just like that. And then I think you have to actually make that as well. I don't think you could put stuff down in ghost images. So you got to go ahead and make that. All right, just like this. All right, well, okay, there's a hole in the wall. Don't worry about it, man. We're going to get there. You'll see. You'll see. It's going to be awesome. The only thing I don't like about this setup is they don't have corner pieces that are made out of interior walls. But once you upgrade, and we will be upgrading, it's all going to look the same anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just going to look a little off for a little while. So you put that right there. You delete that. Damn it. There we go. Just throw those in there. And then you put down a regular foundation. Bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle. And everything is going smoothly. That, and then do that. And then do that and that. I'm probably going to need some more planks. I need to keep a lookout on my extractors. When I brought this extractor out here, like a dummy, I didn't click the extract only stone, so I started extracting stupid crap that I don't want to do. Why don't you want to do it? Because it takes 5 minutes for each one to extract, where you could just get a stone every like minute. So, and I am destroying these because I don't need this many of these. But I made a lot. I knew I was going to destroy them. I knew I made too many, but I didn't care. I need to put the basically I was going out to loot, and I got to keep this guy working. You know, no days off. We're trying to. We're not just surviving here. This is not. You know, a KJ48 base is not just for survival. It's for thrival. No, it's not just to survive. It's to thrive. There we go. We got it. Thrival. I think I just made a new word. All right, so let's come on up here. And we got to finish those foundations. No, I think we've got the footprint of this base. I think this base is about... Or not this base. The base is the whole area. This building. What do you call it? The workstation? The workshop. Yeah, the workshop. Pretty much built in my head about 90 to 95%. There's just little things you want to do here and there. Okay, so, oh, hold on. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. So, I usually will not make something even, but this is even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good, because there's no middle. But I think I can probably make this work. Let's see if we can make this work. I might have to redesign this a little bit, but I hope not. I really hope not, because I put a lot of work into this already. Okay, so if that's one... Okay, so this is the middle right here, actually. In between, right? Yeah, because you're gonna have 4... You're gonna have 4, 2... Yeah, this is the middle right here. Okay, so we do have a middle. It's just not exactly the way I thought it would be. Okay, that's fine. That shouldn't be a problem. So we're gonna put this... right in the middle. Let's finish these. There we go. All right, now we're going to put this right in the middle. Pretty good to me. A little bit. There we go. Okay. I'm going to make that not a window. We have too many windows in this place. I know it's like a workshop. You kind of want airflow and stuff, but I don't like too many windows. It doesn't work for me. So, there we go. Yeah, much better. Much better. And now I'll grab this one. And let's finish that. And finish that. I'm going to have to move all of these. I'm going to have to get organized someday. Someday. And then we'll put this one right here. Go, right about there. And we don't have a third one for over here, which is fine. Should I make a third one? Not right now. Not right now. That's actually going to be really good, though. That's going to be really good. Okay. You know what? I'll put down the ghost image, just so we know there's a third one there. So when I design the rest of the base, you know, I'll have that all situated. Okay. All right. That's cool. Okay, so this is where obviously the forges are going to go. This over here is going to... I got little cubby holes here, and each one is going to be for different resources. A different ingot, right? And there is 6 different kinds of ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what I'll do is I'll stack them like this, and you know, there'll be 6 ingot shelves, but this is going to be a 2-high wall, so I could fit as many as 9 ingot shelves here. So I'll do 6 to start off with. If I decide I need more, it's gonna leave me open to be able to expand, which is really nice. Plus, you don't need to expand everything. Like, I'm not gonna need 9 ingot shelves for steel, but I might need that for iron, or for copper, for cobalt or something. Yeah, I kind of like all of this. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to kind of build like this and like this. You know what? Let's turn this into a doorway. Okay. You know what? None of this is important. What's important is I start getting the stone grinders down, like now, like right now. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. So a stone grinder will go right here. I'm gonna make multiple of these. For now, I'll only make one because I'm poor. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Yep, that looks good. Okay. 20 iron ingots. Holy moly. I think I have the 20 iron ingots, though. Yes, I do, but I need to get some stuff off of me. Here, you know what? Instead of putting those planks back, let's actually go up there and build things that we already have set up. Like this, and this, and this. Oh, wow, that went quick. Holy moly. We need a lot of planks. It's okay. That's okay. We will have a lot of planks. I do have some sticks on me from when I destroyed the log holders that I did destroy. And let's go ahead and grab this iron. And dump it in there. And then we're going to need... Oh, I'm going to need some planks for this, damn it. Okay, well. 12 electrical, 6 mechanical. 12 electrical, 6 mechanical. 12 electrical, 6 mechanical. 10, 11, 12, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And what did it say? 5 planks? I think it said 5 planks. I'll grab some extras. It doesn't really matter. Keep this thing going. How you doing on oil? It's doing all right. It's doing all right. You think like, oh man, I'm gonna run out of oil. I don't have any oil. I'm not producing oil. Doesn't matter. Like seriously, does not matter. If you're looting like I'm looting, you're gonna get oil. You're gonna like stumble upon oil. There we go. I won't name it anything just yet. Okay, so I think I can put that on the inside. I'm gonna have to remember how this works. Like, not 100% on this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to place the junction box inside. That seems like a good idea, right? But I don't want it in the way. Like probably right about there. Iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Iron, copper. Ugh. Hold on, we're encumbered. Well, not encumbered, but we will be. Iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Damn it! Freaking iron. Okay, we should have the iron we're gonna need. Do I want to keep cooking stone? You know, I probably should. I'm gonna need more iron moving forward anyway, so... a little bit more of that. Yep, that's it. Yeah, we might as well. We're gonna be working in this area. We can check this stuff pretty often. We have not been cooking enough stone, so that's been a problem. But I think we've been pretty... I don't know, pretty... That's the word I'm looking for. We've been making a lot of progress this this season. Very quickly. Efficient? Yeah, I think we've been pretty efficient. And as you play the game, you'll get more efficient because you'll figure things out and stuff. Alright, so you see this right here? This control panel I had in the other building. I brought it out here because that makes sense. We're going to need a couple of more screws. Thought I had all the screws I needed, but I guess not. There we go. We'll dump this iron in here. And we'll hold on to the other stuff. And there we go. Oh, I'm going to need a wiring tool, aren't I? Or, wait a minute. Upgrade tool. Use upgrade. Wiring. Okay. So I did make the upgrade tool. I made it off camera. Like, I don't know. Like way early last night when I was editing. Or when I was, when I was grinding off camera. I made this thing so long ago I forgot I had it. Actually, I've got it on me. Okay, well, there you go. The reason I made it is because I wanted to know what it takes to upgrade stuff. So you can see right here for foundations, you need 15 cement. So that's why I made it, but I can also use it for this. I'm also going to need wires, though, to wire things. I remember now. We didn't always need wires, you know? So this is, I'm not going to say it's new to me, but I played the game for a lot of years where you didn't need wires on you. So, all right. There we go. That goes to there. And that, my friend, goes to here. Beautiful. All right. So, do I have to turn this on or something? Right mouse click, take a time, H, discard all sand. Oh, that's right. I turn it on with this. Oops. Not like that. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Stone grinder. No, you turn it on in here, and it's called the junction box. So, stone grinder. There you go. And now you look in here, it'll say stone grinder. You turn it on, and check it out. We are producing 20 power in. Why does it not say power out? What am I doing wrong? Oh, there's no stone in the damn thing, Cage. Of course. What am I thinking? Why am I cooking stone? Whoopsie. Okay, let's put that out. And put that out. Guess what, guys? Our days of cooking stone are over. Should we just bring the whole... Yeah, let's just bring the whole thing out there. And I'll just put this here for now. We take all of that out. And I think if you... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you didn't always be able to put them in all, you know, at one time. So, and there you go. So that will produce 2 iron fragments and 5 sand each combined, which is going to be phenomenal. Should I make a second one? You know, I don't think I have the power to make a second one. As a matter of fact, let's go take a look at our power. So we've got 20 power coming in and 100 going out. That's not good. We do have the battery saved up some power, but yeah, that's not good. I think what we need to do now is we need to work on... I'm gonna do another solar panel. We're gonna need iron, aluminum, aluminum, copper, and cobalt. Let's do those first. Aluminum, copper, and cobalt. Aluminum, copper, and cobalt. Copper's gonna be a problem. Yep, that's the last one. That's it. Damn. That's why I need to get more extractors up. I just need, like, mass-producing extractors. That's what my next, you know, few days are gonna look like. All right, what do we need for these? Do we need copper for these? Oh, you don't need copper for these. Okay. Lead, cobalt, and aluminum. It takes a lot of aluminum, though. And we don't have that much. Actually, we only have 9. That's not even enough to make 1. Okay. I might have more aluminum to cook. Yeah, I do have some more to cook. Yeah, let's cook some more aluminum. The heck with it. What else should I cook? Cook some glass. Some glass. I don't know. I don't really see anything else good to cook. Actually, I don't see anything else to cook. No, yeah, I don't want to make this iron or lead because I use that to make steel. We're going to need a lot of steel in this game. So, all right, let's grab all that. Iron, aluminum, and aluminum. There we go. Actually, that's pretty good. We could just run one for now. Yeah, the name of the game is going to be extractors, and the name of the game after that is going to be oil pump to run all the extractors. Because as I make extractors, I'm going to need more and more oil, and it's going to be a hassle, you know, to like fill them up all the time. Also, like if you fill up, let's say you fill up this, you know, extractor with oil, and you're just cooking stone. Once this thing fills up, it continues using your oil, and you're wasting oil. Here's the thing, and it's not oil, it's biofuel, but still, you don't want to be wasting it. Here's the thing, if you're running this off of the oil extractor, it doesn't matter. Like, this is going to be running all the time no matter what. If it fills up, it's not like you're wasting anything. Although I guess you're wasting the efficiency of getting more stone, but it's not quite as bad. So that oil extractor is going to be really important. The problem is I'm going to need a lot of resources for it. So it's all about making planks at this point. So I need to keep this thing going and keep the planks flowing. We have 2 solar panels and 1 wind turbine. So check this out. There we go. And the 1 wind turbine. And that should give us enough power to run our only machine without losing any power. That's great. That's great. And, you know, these are outputting 40. The wind turbine, it depends on what the wind is doing, depending on how much power you're getting. Right now, it's doing really well. 36 power, that's great from a wind turbine. So I appreciate that. And we just have to wait for this thing to save up a bunch of iron fragments for us. Keep it running. Maybe do some organizing off camera. I'm not really sure. I'd like to finish up all the ghost images down here, though. So let's do that now. Yeah, this is coming out pretty sweet. Yeah, for sure. This is going to be really nice. Yeah, boy. We have plenty of room for all of our ingots and room for expansion, which is really good. Sometimes you think, oh, 6, you know, 6 of the the ingot shelves will be enough. And it's like, yeah, maybe, but not always. It'd be a problem. Need to empty that just because. One in there. And then we come out here and we do that. You know what? Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. What am I thinking? All right, here we go. Oh, that's right. I know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I don't want the enemies to destroy it. Okay. That's right. Didn't we already go over this? I think one of these upcoming episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make spikes there. How many spots? Hold on. Let's look at from up here. I'm going to put spikes here, here, and here. But I'm going to leave these where they are because I know a lot of people have been telling me if you put all the spikes up here, nothing will spawn inside your base. I get that, but I'm not 100%. So I'm going to just, you know, build the spikes up there. And if it works the way everyone says it's going to work, I can move all these spikes into position and we will have an incredibly strong defensive standpoint here, which is what I'm kind of looking at. Are we going to do that next episode? I thought there was something. No, I was doing the ATV next episode. Maybe the episode after that. We'll see. I haven't really decided yet. Oh, did we finish everything down here? Almost. Okay. And I'm going to leave that the way it is for the time being. I think that's come out pretty nicely. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't like seeing ghost images, but I will eventually make another forge there. And you know what, guys? I think we're looking pretty good here, man. I think we're looking pretty good. Like I said, I just have to get on and wait for this thing to collect iron fragments. Look at this. Look at this. It's already collected. Look at those iron fragments I already got. By doing nothing. And sand. And... are these in there? Damn, this is incredible. This is an incredible setup. Alright, guys. I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.